Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Just a quick update, intraday update. In the previous video, I also covered the daily chart. What are the possibilities here? So the market, or the price rather, turned around in this micro support area. I posted earlier on Discord already after the last video that this could simply be a B wave in the blue scenario. So let's talk about short-term bullish and short-term bearish scenarios just here in the visible range. Now, in terms of the short-term bullish case, we could have bottomed here in the B wave, and we could be working our way up to like 71k next, and then 73.5k in the white scenario, in which this year could turn into a C wave of wave 3, then another 4-5 pattern to complete the larger move that started earlier in October. This is short-term bullish. Invalidation point is quite straightforward, is the swing low that formed yesterday at around 65,250. It's a very clear invalidation point, definitely a valid scenario, but we should be cautious that it could simply be a larger B wave. And I'm talking about the blue count here. That's the short-term bearish count. And it all depends on whether the swing low from yesterday can hold, because I would say a break below that low, especially a decisive break below yesterday's low, it's going to send us down into the lower support region between 62.8k and 61,060. So I assume we might be heading down if that support level will, or if let's say if yesterday's low breaks, I would pay attention to this lower support area, which I just mentioned, below or between the 61.8 retracement and the 78.6 retracement. Okay. Even in the blue B wave, we could go a little higher, not absolutely needed. The reason we could go higher is because a very, very common retracement that's reached in such a B wave, so it's the 78.6 retracement, especially in crypto. Sometimes they even overshoot a little bit above that standard resistance. Now that's around 68,590. And I posted, I think, 69k earlier today on Discord, because this is where the red line is located, roughly, okay? But note that B waves, you know, they are to a degree really unpredictable. B waves are very, very flexible. They are sometimes very short. They are sometimes a little longer. And that's just what they do. And, you know, that's why I said, you know, it all hinges on the swing low from yesterday. Now the market reacted to support. Now we are in resistance. Let me adjust the resistance area just a little bit. It's just standard resistance here, yeah. You see it reacted to the 61.8 retracement already. Very common retracement level. So it's just something to observe now. I mean, if this is a B wave, it might stretch a bit higher, no problem. Really only a sustained break above Sunday's high will confirm further that we're dealing with a white count. But even then, it can be an overshooting B wave. So it's really important to be informed about the relevant invalidation points for the directly bullish scenario. And the previous swing lows are typically relevant. In this case, it's yesterday's low, which is an invalidation point for continuation in white wave C to the upside. Okay, what happens if we break below yesterday's low? Well, I would call this then possibly a 5-wave move down in wave C of B. And we can this is only support at the moment. We can specify a target better once the blue B wave has topped. But at the moment, there is no sign for that. And then obviously, it would be ideal if the C wave down had 5 waves, because when we get a nice wave 1, a nice wave 2, a 3, or a 4, then we know that probably towards the end of the wave 5, it's going to turn around. So it's just something to observe, to watch for. But as I said already in the first video today it will be important to watch for the reaction in the orange support region and see if that turnaround that happened, that attempted turnaround, is something sustainable. So that's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.